Moin. Welcome back to the channel. I am Mace, your amateur Canadian host, coming to you from Vancouver Island in Western Canada, my little small town. And we're looking at the big world. The internet has made the world a ginormous, gigantic neighborhood. Sort of. Let's get to this. How to deal with money like a German. I don't know. What does this mean? How to deal with money like a German. Meet the Germans. Let's check it out and see what this is all about. She making it rain.
Pinker, pinker.
Yep, pinker pinker really is a German slang word for money. It apparently
Pinker
comes
pinker.
from the sound of coins clinking together. And that's
Pinker
a sound
pinker.
you'll hear a lot in Germany, because here, cash is still very much king.
Right. We've seen this discussion before about how Germans have that affinity for cash and not using cards, credit cards and whatnot.
Nearby countries like the Netherlands and Sweden are edging ever closer to becoming cashless societies. But in Germany, 3/4 of all transactions are still made using notes and coins. On average, Germans carry around more than €100 in cash. And it's little wonder, lots of restaurants, shops and ticket machines still don't accept card payment here. Even though contactless and mobile payment technology is slowly creeping into the country, most people just seem to ignore it. Wenn dieses Symbol auf einer Kreditkarte oder EC-Karte steht, was bedeutet das?
Ja, keine Ahnung, weiß ich nicht.
Also das sieht eher wie so Schallwellen aus.
Einfach die Karte nur vor das Gerät halten und ohne PIN-Eingabe oder Unterschrift kann man dann bezahlen.
Haben Sie das mal gemacht?
Nee, bisher noch nie. Aber meine Karte kann es. Bezahlen tue ich lieber mit Bargeld immer noch.
Warum?
Weil ich das Gefühl habe, dass ich nicht meine Daten preisgebe.
Kreditkarten und EC-Karten und so mag ich nicht.
Ich würde nicht mit dem Handy bezahlen, weil mir das zu unsicher ist.
Das hängt ein bisschen von Beträgen ab und wo ich das bezahle.
Wir Deutschen sind da noch ein bisschen zu unsicher und ich glaube, das ist auch bei mir noch der Fall.
Ich bin da sehr konservativ, ich halte es.
So, like, I'm just going to say I use my credit card all the time. I don't often use cash. I like to tap.
Eher wie so
I like to
Schallwellen
tap.
aus.
Einfach die Karte nur vor das Gerät
It's
halten
convenient.
und ohne PIN-Eingabe
It's easy.
oder Unterschrift kann man dann bezahlen.
Haben Sie das mal gemacht?
Nee, bisher noch nie. Aber meine Karte kann es. Bezahlen tue ich lieber mit Bargeld immer noch.
Warum?
Weil ich das Gefühl habe, dass ich nicht meine Daten preisgebe.
Kreditkarten und
I mean, you feel like you're not giving away your data. Okay, you guys, when I'm using the tap, am I contributing to the fall of democracy, to the centralization of banks and governments, and to them monitoring and taxing every single transaction that we've ever made? But when him saying like, I don't want to give away my data, okay, fine. Does he have a cell phone?
EC-Karten und
I want to know if he's got a cell
Ich würde
phone.
nicht mit dem Handy bezahlen, weil mir das zu unsicher ist.
Das hängt ein bisschen von Beträgen ab und wo ich das bezahle.
Wir Deutschen sind da noch ein bisschen zu unsicher und ich glaube, das ist auch bei mir noch der Fall.
Ich bin da sehr konservativ, ich halte es nach wie vor mit dem Bargeld.
The fact is, most Germans value security and data privacy over convenience. And that's not particularly surprising, given the country's not so distant history of state surveillance. Despite refusing to step into the 21st century in terms of payment innovation, there's no denying that Germany is a financial success story. From broken post-war economy via the Wirtschaftswunder or economic miracle, all the way to securing the title of the largest economy in Europe and the fourth largest in the world. So, what's the key to Germanic prosperity? Someone frugal is known in German as a Sparfuchs or saving fox. And, well, you could say the saving fox is Germany's spirit animal. That's not to say the Germans are tight.
I'm frugal. I like to save. I really like getting in that habit of just saving, making sure all the food is eaten properly and not wasted, shopping properly and getting the proper amount of groceries, making sure you're not having waste and then seeing your savings go up. But the thing is, your savings are in the bank, right? So like, I don't know. It is what it is. I use my credit card all the time. I use my credit card and I pay it off immediately. Like, I don't get paid in cash. I don't get paid. My work doesn't give me a big bag of cash every week. Right? Like, it's all digital. Like, it's all fake. Basically, we're at the mercy of banks and governments for everything. We live in a bureaucracy.
But wow, do they love a bargain. This is the home of the discount supermarket after all. While it's generally considered bad form to discuss how much you earn here, it's positively encouraged to talk about and compare the prices of goods and services. I was once on a date with a German, and the conversation took a sudden turn. He wanted to compare the price per kilo of various vegetables in German and British supermarkets. #romance. But it's not all about bargain hunting and penny pinching. The Germans have a particularly pragmatic rainy day mentality. Don't spend more than you earn. Always put a little bit aside. You never know what's around the corner. On average, German households save 10% of their income. That's more than twice as much as the average person in the EU or the US. Oh, and the Germans are really wary of debt.
You want to have that money for a rainy day.
If my student debt comes up in conversation, people start to back away from me slowly, as if they think my financial recklessness might be catching. It's no coincidence the German word for debt is also the German word for guilt. That's all from this week's Meet the Germans. See you next time. And if you're coming to Germany anytime soon, don't forget a pocket full of Pinka Pinka.
All right, you guys. I do like having cash, though. I will admit, I like having cash in my wallet if I need it, because there is businesses. You go to businesses and shops that only take cash, sure, and then I pay cash. But mainly for convenience, I don't mind. I pull out the credit card. I get extra points on my credit card just for using it. And you might say, oh, this is a scam and da-da-da-da. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But, like, all I know is every couple of weeks, I get $10 for free in points, and then I use that towards my gas. I especially like to use my points card to get gas, because if you're spending $60 for gas, I might as well be getting all these points from it. And I have a special credit card that gets double the points, and that fills up pretty quickly. And sometimes I'll have like $40 of free money to spend. You might say, oh, it's not free money, you're spending money to get it. But if I just paid them cash for the gas, I wouldn't be getting any points. I would be getting the same amount of gas. I would be paying the same amount. I just wouldn't be getting any benefit from it. So I don't know. There's millions of, and I know that the companies are all coming out with the credit cards, right? They're trying to get people into credit cards. They're trying to get people into credit card debt. Credit cards are not the enemy. It's the improper use of credit cards. If you have too many credit cards, you don't need too many credit cards. You need at max 2, probably just 1. You just need 1 credit card. They're convenient to have. You need to make online purchases, like to buy an airline ticket, or right. You need to have a credit card for certain things. I think we'll agree on. You need to have cash for certain things. I think we'll agree on. I've been kind of discombobulated for this entire video, so I'm going to let you guys know now. Go now. Talk amongst yourselves in the comments. Like and subscribe. See you on the next video.